Alright, finally back with some more Korn. It's been a minute. Checking out Rotting in Vain. Let's get into it. Hold up, you see this dude's fingernails?
Yeah.
What in the world?
They're intense.
Who is this dude? Like, what character is he portraying with those long black fingernails?
Right? And he's in like a flop house, like an abandoned, like, decrepit building, so.
One fingernail.
Oh!
Okay, we went a little ways without pausing.
It's so, oh my gosh, I just got kind of sucked into it.
Right, I kind of forgot to pause it.
Oh, wow. What?
Okay, so what do you think so far?
This is a whole concept video. Like, it's just a whole, like, there's a story to it,
right?
You know? Like, I mean, I forgot we're dealing with Korn here, which you really got to pay attention.
Right.
You know, because they go into some deep topics and some, like, plot twists and turn. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So I accidentally got kind of sucked into just the actual video. I'm like, what is going on? Okay, we got a snake finger. Like, is this dude the devil with the one black finger? Like, what is that? He does some kind of touch of death with it or something? Like, one long black
and then he,
fingernail?
like, breathes life into all the people.
Right. And then everyone's just popping up out of different, like, crevices of the house. Like, do they live there? They live in an abandoned house? You know what I mean? Like, what is going on?
He's in a bathtub full of leaves. No, I don't think
so. Everyone else, why are they under rubble?
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm so sucked into the video, I forgot.
Oh,
about,
you know
like,
what?
we were doing a reaction. I need to pause it.
I think it ties into, he was saying, like, basically he wouldn't be mad if everything stayed the same. Like, he's basically just, like, used to, like, rotting in vain.
Yeah.
Like, maybe just like an old house that doesn't get taken care of, it's, like, it's still standing, but it's just, like, decrepit, like, more and more decrepit. Like, maybe he's talking about, like, that's sort of, like, a parallel of that, you know?
Like, rotting in vain is, like, similar to an abandoned building kind of thing? Just deteriorating.
But, like, okay, so it's spelled vain, like V-A-I-N, like
vanity.
Vanity. So that's odd, you know what I mean? Because it's like, to be vain, I just think of, like, you know, somebody who's like, you know, oh, I'm so hot. Everyone should kiss my feet. Like, you know what I mean?
I thought in vain was, like, also for, like, no reason.
So rotting for no reason, or, like, rotting on a pedestal, basically. I still don't get it, but maybe he'll explain it.
So is it, like, mental health, the underlying theme?
Probably always. Like, so far with Korn, it seems like always deeper issues, mental health.
All right. Let's get back into it. Remember to pause it. We're halfway done with the song.
Right. Oops.
It was a long intro though too.
Yeah. That was like the beatbox.
The beatboxing again.
The bacterial beatboxing. I love it, man.
That beatboxing was cold.
That was cool. They're so okay. So like the thing I love about Korn is like they're so different,
right?
Like they're just so. I feel like it's just it to me. It almost feels like there's a piece of them. Like remember the very first Korn video we did? I said there's a piece of them that just feels like childhood, untouched by the world. Like it just feels so relatable to like, you know what I'm saying?
The very first one?
Remember, I think it was the very first one.
In Dairy?
No, not in Dairy.
Yeah, probably
it
the
was
second
in
one.
The second one. It was that one when they had the kids in the playground and the bullet and that was Falling Away From Me, right? Something like that. But yeah, man, they're just so like I don't know, when they're throwing their head and stuff, it's just like they're just being alive, like just being existing. You know what I mean? Being human, sort of being raw.
Digging deep inside of me, getting past this agony. I can't seem to get away. Another day riding in, digging deep inside of me, getting past this agony. I can't seem to get another day riding in.
Nice. I like it.
You're digging deep inside of me. Can't get past the agony. Another day riding in vain. Dang.
What were you going to say?
We've been doing a lot of songs that have been like a similar topic, so I don't want to just be like a broken record.
Okay.
Saying the same things over and over.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I can feel for that, you know?
Yeah. Definitely. You know, I have something to say on this.
What?
So this morning, okay, so you know how like sometimes you have morning thoughts, like you get up, you know what I mean, use the restroom, start getting ready for the day, and you just like have like thoughts like flood through your head before you're like actually dealing with your day.
Yep.
I was pondering like, you know, when you're born, is it sort of like a race to the cemetery? Or is it more like, is there a peak of life? You know what I mean? Like at what point in your life do you start to head towards death or like die? You know what I mean? Or is it from birth that you're like basically...
I mean, I think you can make an argument for from birth, or there's a literal peak of your prime and then your body's actually starting to decay. I'm sure you can make an argument for either. I guess it depends on how you want to look at it.
Right.
So, I mean, from birth, there is a limited amount of time you're going to be here, but your body's growing. So I guess it's not dying, but...
But also part of growing is dying.
I mean, you're getting closer to the day you're going to die every single day. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, I mean, it just, I guess it depends on how technical you want to be and how you want to look at it.
So it's strange we did this song today because that was literally what I was thinking about this morning as I was getting ready. It was like, you know, I feel like riding in vain is essentially sort of like, you know, you're dying as you live. And so it's sort of like you're riding in a sort of like.
I feel like more than just knowing that you're dying, you know what I mean? It's more like you're in agony. So you're like rotting. I don't think it's like literally like, oh yeah, I'm getting closer to death. I think it's like rotting is more like being in a terrible mental space. Like you're in agony, you're in pain. So you're just like wasting away.
It's just like, I don't know. I partly am like, well, what if we all live forever? But then at the same to watch them fade. It's like when you, it's who, you know what I mean? Who wants to see somebody fade? You know what I mean? Who wants to fade themselves? Yeah. But then at the same time, it's like if you live forever, then like there would be no sort of.
I definitely don't want to be here forever.
There'd be no like gravitas or like climax to the story if you live forever.
You know I mean, are you living for the story?
Ooh. Or is the story living through you?
You know what I'm saying? What's the purpose to life? Are you living just to make a cool story with a nice climax? You know what I mean? It's like, probably not.
True. You're just living, though. I mean, I feel like we kind of, in a way, just are plopped here, and then you have to make something of it. You know what I mean?
Kind of, right? It's like, we're here on Earth. What do I do now?
Right. And then it's like, well, once you start doing stuff, you like some stuff, you don't like other stuff, so it's like, let me try this, let me try that.
Half of life, you're just running away from pain.
Pretty much. That's why Riding in Vain, okay,
right,
is like such an interesting concept to me. I feel like I need to ponder this song, though. I don't feel like I understood it.
Yeah, I don't know how long I want to live, like...
Right?
I don't know, I guess that's something I could think about. It's not like I want to, like, go soon, but you know what I mean? I don't know, like, live long enough to do this. I think it'll become more clear once we have kids.
True. I mean, I feel like once you have kids, then it's probably like, I want to live forever. But then once they grow up and they have their own life, then you're like, dang, forget them. Like,
no, I feel like it'll be the opposite. You'll probably want to live to have grandkids, like see your kids have kids.
See, I feel like I feel like my dad was like, once we got grown, I feel like he was like, dang, they got their own life. Like, I'm bored now. He was like,
yeah, but he was going through a lot, so I don't think it was that simple.
True. Thanks guys for watching this video. Make sure you like the video and comment below any other suggestions or your thoughts about the video. We appreciate you guys, and until next time, that's a wrap.
I don't know. Tell me, man, what do you know? What do you know? Me and my boys on the road. Who to go? She told me, boy, you to go. Like, I don't know. But I don't know.